Blog
Yes.
Talk Radio.
Yes. What's up, good peoples? This is Big Keith. We got a new show for y'all.
RJ.
Yes. I got my man RJ, my partner RJ on the line. We got a new show. Yes, indeed. RJ, how you doing today, sir?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Yes, we got the Go Time radio show. Me, Big Keith, RJ. And, we coming to y'all right now. We coming to y'all live because, we just want to talk. People sometimes just want to get on and talk about different things. And let me just tell you the backstory of how me and my little cuz RJ got together with this. We was at a barbecue, the family barbecue. Everybody having a good time, music playing, food going around. Then I hear somebody in the background talking about something. Michael Jordan is the best player ever.
This is fact.
What the heck is he? What's that all about? Well, you know what? Before we get started, though, you know what? I'm sorry. I just want to sidetrack right quick. I do that sometimes. I want to talk. I want to send condolences out to, rest in peace to Biz Markie right quick. And the reason why I'm stopping is because Biz was part of my hip hop growing up. You know what I mean? And Biz was always a staple in hip hop with his beats and his songs. And, he came out. I've seen him perform a couple of times, his DJing and whatever. So I just wanted to send a quick shout-out, rest in peace to Biz Markie. And everybody that we lost. We're losing a lot of people now. I just wanted to put this out there. For, if you care about someone, if you get somebody across your mind, just shout them out right quick. Send them a text. You even got the call. Send them an email. Just say, what's up? I was thinking about you. Much love. Because, you're not promised tomorrow. People are leaving this earth. Rapidly. So I just wanted to put that out there. So I just wanted to send a recipe out there to Biz Markie. Now, back to the plan. Go Time, RJ, my man, I'm going to tell you, let me finish my story. I heard somebody talking about Michael Jordan is the best player ever. I said, who is this talking this mess? I turned around. I see him standing there. RJ talking about something, Michael Jordan. Let me tell you something, brother. Michael Jordan was good. I ain't going to take it from him. He was good. But Michael Jordan, his career percentage rate was 47%. Because he shot a lot, and he missed a lot. Yes.
That's not
he
true.
Took a lot of shots. What? It's not true.
He took a lot of shots, but he made most of them. I mean, come on now. What are we talking about here?
His field goal percentage was 49%. Apologies. 2% more.
Pretty amazing,
apologies
right?
for that.
For a guard?
Well, for somebody that shoots a lot, you know what I mean? I think Kareem was the best player ever out there because he could not be stopped. And I know he played more years than Mike probably did, but Kareem was unstoppable, man. That's my argument. Kareem was unstoppable because of the sky hook that he had, and nobody could stop that. So let me get your thoughts. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, RJ, right quick.
A little bit about me. Well, born and raised in Virginia. Currently reside in Maryland. I pretty much don't got a lot going on in my life, to be honest.
That's
but,
all right.
hey,
That's
when
all right.
it comes to these sports, I don't lose none. So, just as a quick, simple thing about me, when it comes to these sports debates, I'm second to none.
Okay. I hear that.
No, because I ain't like how you came at my boy Jordan like that. I really don't. You saying 49 like that's something little, but it's like 49.7. I feel like we should round it to 50. That's how I feel.
Oh, you feel you should round it to 50? Huh? Okay, all right. We'll give him 50. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's 50 for a guard.
Yeah.
Let's come on. Like, I feel like you don't put enough respect on my guy Michael Jordan, man. I really feel like it's disrespect.
No, let me tell you why. I'm gonna just point out why. First off, I'm a diehard Knicks fan. So, and Mike used to kill us. I ain't gonna take that from him. He used to throw my man. Shout out to my man John Starks. He used to throw John Starks completely out of his game. Just like what Mike Tyson said, you got a plan until you get hit in the mouth. and it's all over. So Mike used to come and hit John Starks in the mouth every time he played him, drop 50 on us. So I'm a little salty about that. That's one reason why. You know what I mean? And another reason why is, I'm going to tell you another story because I like to tell stories. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you a story. Mike, and he still to this day hasn't given it up to my man, Dr. J. And that's why I'm a little hot with him too, because of the fact that, you know, everybody, he got all these nicknames, and Jordan, Sir Height, whatever his nicknames are, Mike, you know what I mean? Right. Whatever. Right. Mike got his moves directly from Dr. J, and I'm just going to tell you a backstory of Dr. J. Right. Well, I used to play ball back in the days when I was younger. You know, I never really watched basketball like that on TV until one day, went to my cousin's house up in Harlem. Shout out to my cousin Kev. And I went to his house. I was young. And when I walked in there, he had the game on. It was a championship. I forgot what year that was, but it was the Lakers versus the Celtics. You had Magic Johnson, you know, Kareem on the team, Worthy. But then on the other side, you know what? It wasn't the Celtics. I'm sorry. It was the Lakers versus Philadelphia 76ers. I apologize.
Oh, you mean that series when Moses Malone dominated Kareem? You talking about that series?
Well, I'm talking about that series. Yes, I'm talking about that series. Kareem is still number one, but yeah, he did dominate him. That's the series I'm talking about. Yeah. That's the first time I ever see Dr. J play. You know, they had Dr. J Moses, you know, Cheeks on the team. First time I ever seen him play, and I was hooked on Dr. J at that time. Seeing the man flying through the air, dunking. He jumped from the foul line. Michael Jordan, if you go to YouTube, bro, type in Dr. J, and type in Michael Jordan. Mike got his moves from Dr. J. That foul line dunk that he did back in the days in the All-Star game, the slam dunk contest, that was Dr. J. The up and under the rim on the other side dunk, that was Dr. J's moves, man. But Mike never mentioned Dr. J as one of his idols. He never gives it up to Dr. J. Dr. J was the man. That's my thing. So that's why I'm a little salty.
He did though. He did.
I never heard that. Never heard.
No, he said Dr. J is the reason why he got into basketball. And when he finally got into the league, they actually had a picture together where one of them, Dr. J has his finger on top of the basketball, and Michael Jordan has his finger underneath of it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like he's passing the torch down to him.
I get it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that picture.
Yep.
You got to email me that one because I didn't see that one.
Yeah, yep. Michael Jordan had hair just when Dr. J had the mini fro with the biker mustache. You remember them days? Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember.
I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Look, feel like your heart, your mind want to tell you, man, Jordan is that. He is number one, but your heart just won't let you. And you know what? Since you say that, I'm gonna let you off the hook. I'll let that slide because, hey, I'm a Celtics fan, so I'm never going to be biased to Kobe. I'm a Celtics fan. I'm never going to be biased to LeBron. And that's what people don't understand. Why would I fanboy these two players if I'm a Celtics fan?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
I get it. I get it.
All right. So that's how I roll.
So what makes you? I need to get a little clarification on what makes you think, your reasoning why. Because the people, the listeners want to know. We still haven't heard the reason why you think Michael Jordan was the best to ever do it.
Okay. Well, let me start out by saying this: Kareem and Michael Jordan is closer than LeBron and Michael Jordan. I have Kareem number 2. Mm-hmm. I mean, the MVPs, the rings, the longevity. He did it all. The numbers. Whatever you want with Kareem, he did it. But Kareem never stopped people from getting rings. Like, people want rings on Kareem's watch. I'm talking about once he hit his prime, not baby Kareem. And also, my favorite thing to say is, hey, when Kareem came in the 70s, I ask people this all the time. Name 3 big men. And don't name Wilt Chamberlain because he was retired. He was retiring by this point. You know, Wilt Chamberlain left the game like 32, 33. But after that, it was Daryl Dawkins. I mean, come on. Bob McAdoo.
Right.
And I'm naming people that I can't remember no 7-footers in the 70s. If you really want to go there, the best players in the 70s was in the ABA. That's why when they came over in the 80s,
that is true.
Booker was dominating.
Right. That is true. Yeah, you're right about that. And I just wanted to throw this out there right quick. If you want to call in, if you're listening to the show, you want to give us a phone call, you can dial 845-241-9968. That's 845-241-9968. And we do have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Ian from Maryland.
All right, Ian, what's up, brother? You had a question for us?
Yeah. All right, so who are the top 5 players under 25?
You mean right now?
Yep, right now.
Okay. Well, myself, I think, and this is just my preference. Yeah, I'm definitely a Kyrie fan. I love Kyrie. Well, the thing is, I don't know the ages, man. That's my thing. So they might not be under 25, the guys that I mentioned. I'm not sure about ages right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna name my top 5 in no particular order. I like Kyrie. I like Kevin. Steph Curry is definitely a great ball handler and shooter. I like LeBron. I definitely like LeBron. And who's going to get that 5th spot?
So you're naming top 5 players overall?
I'm just naming my favorite. I'm naming my favorite right now. And look, I was just going to throw a joke out there. I was going to say Julius Randle because I'm a Knicks fan. But don't laugh at me. But my top 5. I'm going to put Chris Paul in the top 5. So I'm just giving you my top 5. RJ, you got something?
Oh man, top 5 players under 25. So. Y'all, look, I'm biased, all right? Y'all know I bleed green. I bleed green. So Tatum and Brown automatically want to keep me. A lot of people, of course, they're going to put Luka.
Okay.
Hey, of course they're going to put Luka. Of course Luka is there. So this list can be fluid, but for me, since I bleed green, no matter, like, nobody can tell me different. I'm Boston. If I fall and cut my knee, I'm bleeding green. I'm Boston all day.
Okay.
So Jalen and Jason, 1 and 2. Of course, Luka is in there.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then I can go.
Come on, the last 2 are obvious. The last 2 are obvious.
Who you got, man? Who you got?
Yeah, who you got, Ian? Who you got?
Who you got? Your last 2.
Tatum, Luka. Tatum, Luka. Trae Young. Zion. And
okay.
My fifth will be Booker.
Bookham.
Okay, that's
Bookham not put
yet.
No, you gotta remember Booker was younger than his draft, RJ.
Oh, you right. That's crazy. He played 6 years and he's only 24.
And since we're on this topic, RJ, I got another question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you. So, you know how we make our list, like our top, we make our top 10 player list, right?
Of all time or in the league now?
Like regular, like right now, right?
Okay.
Why do people have Luka like number 5 or 6, right, and then have Tatum completely out of their top 10? I'm just curious of y'all reason why is it like that, and what's the big gap? What separates them so much for them to have that big gap, which I don't think it is.
I got a reason, but I don't know if that's
I think myself, I think it may be consistency with Jason Tatum. He does show up, and I like Tatum's game, but I don't know, he hasn't been playing as well, recently. He does play good now. I'm not even going to take that from him.
But he just had 50 points in the playoffs, though.
Right. Okay. Right.
But I feel like his best playoff game was better than Luka's playoff game. And the thing about Luka, he doesn't show up in the fourth quarter. He plays very poor in the fourth quarter about Luka. You see, the first 3 quarters, you know, he explodes, right? And in the fourth quarter, he just disappears and vanishes. Which is Tatum. Right. I feel like I've seen Tatum hit more bigger shots than he has. I've seen.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I'll say my real reason after I make, you know, my first couple of points. I'm like, Luka's numbers, they're gonna be, I don't want to say inflated because he got to go out there on the court and he got to make it happen, you know. But they are slightly inflated. You know, when you have a player that's touching the ball every possession for about 15 seconds, he should be averaging 30. He should be getting more than 8 assists. You know, he should get those about 7 or 8 rebounds because every player that's on the court with him is on the 3-point line. So, yes, his numbers are going to look like that. Look at Westbrook.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's like, and it's the same with LeBron. Now, of course, you could upgrade your efficiency, but what you're doing is killing yourself in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then the question goes, wait, go ahead.
A player that Luka reminds me of with the usage stuff is Harden. Him and Harden play the exact same to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what? One more thing too. I just want to. We have another caller on the line, but I want to say, you know, with Luka, you know, it may be that great white hope thing. I don't want to bring race into it, but you know, they want him to be the best.
I didn't want to go there. As soon as that skin color gets one great player, and they overrate him. I didn't want to say that.
Right. I think so too. Yeah, but we got a caller on the line. Yeah, we got a new caller on the line. Where you calling from and what's your name? Hello? All right. Hello? All right, they don't want to speak. Yeah, okay. Now, what was you going to say? You going to say something, Ian?
I was saying, like, a guy like Luka, I feel like is discluded from that category, I think, because he's shown he's up there with them guys. So like I'll say a player like, you know, I'll say a player like Alex Caruso benefits off the white race, you know, because why does Alex Caruso get so much coverage? Why? And then you got a guy like Malcolm.
That's good.
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Let me. Oh wait, go ahead.
You got a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, right? A guy like Malcolm Brogdon that's consistent, great player, good player, don't get no coverage. But a guy like Alex Caruso's on Twitter, on Instagram, on House of Highlights. I feel like a guy like him is more in that category than a guy like Luka that benefits off that white stuff. That's just me, though.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Now, if I take the face away and the name away, and I tell you just, hey, look at these numbers and look at what they did in the past 2 or 3 years. What has Luka done more than Westbrook has in the past 2 years?
What has he done?
Yeah, what has he done differently?
He's more
if I take their
than
face
the guy.
away and their name away, what has two of them, like, what's the difference between them two? They both just put up crazy numbers throughout the year, right? Their team go to the first round and they lose. And it's because of them. They fold. Like, you know, their numbers look good. But Westbrook, he's like, when he folds, it's like maximized. It's like, bro, it's purely his fault. When Luka loses, it's like, he's young, so he should get a pass. It's like, he didn't show up in the fourth quarter.
You can't compare those two guys, yo. You can't compare because their play styles are very different. Their play style, the way they play, bro, you gotta watch.
Yeah.
Westbrook, you see how Westbrook plays, he's out of control.
Westbrook is not really a shooter. He's more of a slasher, scorer type thing. And I'm telling you also, it does come down to his attitude too. Now, sometimes that does play a role in how people feel about you in these games. But Westbrook is more of a slasher and a score. You know, he'll go to the basket type dude. And Luka is more of a jump shooter. That's my opinion on things.
Well, I'm gonna say this. The past 2 years, Luka Doncic has averaged 4.3 turnovers a game.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, who's really out of control here?
But the thing is though, Westbrook would get 15 turnovers in one game.
And
that's
Luka
a difference.
He does.
No, it's a difference, yo.
I don't know, man.
That's why numbers don't tell the whole story, man.
That's true.
Yeah. Let me ask you about how about Paul George. Now, I like Paul George. What y'all think about Paul George?
You want me to go first? Because I already know. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
You know, go first because if I go, it's gonna be crazy. So you know what?
Oh Lord.
That's why I asked to go first. I already know how RJ feels about Paul George, but my stance about him is, the three, like, he's a Robin. Like, he's a two. He can't be your first guy. He can't be a head honcho. But let's say this, we gotta give him his flowers for what he did in the playoffs. They came short. He played well. He overachieved to me. But I'm not gonna give him a pass either because they traded 8 first-round picks for the guy, 8. So
right.
People always say who they play. The Suns are, for example, right? He's a better player than Devin Booker, to me. So why didn't he? Why is it that the Clippers were the underdog in that series when they had the better player? They had the better number one option, even with Kawhi out. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, how are they not favored in that series, even though they had the better player, the better one option? I think he's better than Devin Booker to me, But another thing about him and Kawhi, they get called, two-way stars, two-way superstars and stuff. And in the first round series, they were just giving up so much points, which I just don't understand why they put themselves in that series. That series had no business going 7 games. No business.
Agreed.
None.
Agreed.
That's the reason. Hold on, one more thing. That's the reason why people put Luka so high, because what he did that series.
I put that on coaching though, because Luka. Okay, the Clippers are running Zubac, right? Now, I'm gonna get to Paul George, but I'm gonna go through this real quick. They're running Zubac the first couple of games, right? And they know Luka is just trying to switch Zubac on him one-on-one.
My bad.
Ready up, but they know Luka trying to get Zubac on him one-on-one, and that's why he was just killing them. I'm like, can y'all stop running switch everything? But if you notice around, was it game 5 or was it game 4? Kawhi was like, I'm running through the screen. Luka gonna have to go head up with me. Now Luka would get his numbers, but that percentage was just dropping, and he was wearing them down. And then the third or fourth quarter came, and Luka folded. He just begging somebody to come along. But it's like, dude, you got your whole team standing on the 3-point line, just waiting for the ball. And I keep telling people, it looks pretty when you 5 out, but it don't win. No team wins playing 5 out. Like, it's not 2K.
You don't think so, bro?
No. What team has ever won playing 5 out?
I think they run 4. I think they run 4 out. 4 out, 1 in, because they play Boban like that series, bro.
When Boban's in, they run 4. But when Matt Cleaver is in a game, it's 5 out. Because remember, Porzingis would never even come in the paint.
So they would play like another.
But you see, he said, hey, Luka done told me to stand on the 3-point line, and I didn't like that. But hold on, we got on topic. Let me get on this Paul George thing. Trash. Devin Booker passed him in that series. And Paul George cost the Clippers a chance to go to the finals. Yes, Kawhi got hurt. That's true. But Paul George smoked free throws. And was it back-to-back games? Or was it one game, then the next game? It was one game he smoked it. Then I think they won the next game, and he did it again. Or was it back-to-back? I can't remember right now. But I saw the game. He smoked free throws at the end of the game. I don't know why DeMarcus Cousins was pressing on the inbound of that hat. Oh, my God. I just Paul George just no. Just he's just not it. He's a third best player on the championship team.
You said third.
Unless you say
you talking about third,
he's second, bro. He's second. A healthy Clippers team would have won the finals, RJ.
Man, Paul George would have threw him out the game. That's just how I feel.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. I got something for you, RJ. I got something for you. Why can't, if Middleton was second option, why can't Paul George win as second option?
You tell me. What that mean?
I think Paul George is better than Middleton. I think so. You laughing at that?
Nah, I'm saying. You saying Middleton could be a second best player on the championship team. Why can't Paul George? And I was like, you answering your question.
Well, because Kawhi was hurt. That's why. He's saying because Kawhi was hurt. That's why they didn't make it.
Right.
At least he's making sure that he's not getting destroyed when he's playing defense. He doesn't become unplayable. I don't know where the stigma of Paul George being a two-way player came from. I ask people all the time, who did he clamp up? Who did he clamp? When he played LeBron, LeBron went and got 30 on his head every game.
Well,
so
yeah,
who did he clamp up with?
Mm-hmm.
Who did he clamp up?
Who did he clamp? What game gave Paul George a two-way player stigma? Is it because he tried?
Okay, or you can't even use that because Kawhi's not a lockdown defender no more to me.
I think he pick and chooses now because he got to score 27 or they lose. Everybody can't score 35 and go get a defensive player of the year. Everybody just ain't like old goat. But that's just me. That's my personal opinion. I know people would disagree because people still stuck in 2012, 2011 with the Paul George thing, and it's like
when he was with Indiana back then.
Yeah,
and that's me too. I am stuck in that. How about Giannis and Giannis and do you think that with Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers versus Milwaukee, how would that have turned out? Two healthy teams.
We'll go with you.
What do you think?
That would have been a good match.
I'm gonna say this. If you notice how Giannis, he didn't realize it until like games that I could just stand underneath of the rim and I could just make every shot. It took him like 2 games to realize. Well, it took him 8 years to realize it, but in the finals, it took him 2 years to realize. I could just stand in the paint and make every shot. Now, if he did that against Zubac, I think Zubac would have been in foul trouble. But Kawhi Leonard, like Drew Holiday, he don't want no work with Kawhi Leonard. Now Chris Middleton and Paul George, they would have watched each other. So I just think Kawhi Leonard would have had to average like over 30 to win that series. It just, but we gotta remember though, Reggie Jackson was giving them 20 every game, so he was hot all playoffs. Yeah. So that right there, I think the Clippers would have won because of the others. They would have won because of Paul George. Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah, two evenly matched teams. I just wanted to right quick because we got a few minutes. I forgot my boy, and I meant to put him on my top 5. Embiid, Joel Embiid, the best center in the game. I think. Don't say that. The best center in the game right now. What do you think?
He comes to the finals.
Huh?
They want to put that on Ben Simmons.
Well, yeah, I know.
They should have never lost Game 5.
Yeah, that's like I'm not sure. What's going on with Ben Simmons, man. But, his confidence is gone. His confidence is totally gone right now. On the Sixers team, I'm telling you.
So the draft next Thursday.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is, huh? For the NBA, right?
Yeah, Pistons got the first pick. They're going Cunningham.
So let me ask you this: do you see how many superstars do you see in this draft? Like
when
I say superstar, I mean top 5. Like you can see MVP or Finals MVP.
Wait, I mean, it depends. I mean, RJ, this is what I want you to do. I want you to look up Scotty Barnes. I feel like that's gonna be your favorite player in this draft, Scotty Barnes. That's gonna be your favorite player.
Yeah, it's kind of
right now
because I like some guy. It was a young guy. It was a young guy on UCLA that I liked. I forgot his name. He had the dreads, looking like Bob Marley. I forgot the dude, young boy name, but I liked his game. But we got 90 seconds, y'all. We got 90 seconds. Ian, we thank you for calling, man. Yeah, Ian,
no problem. Man. I had a nice time.
No doubt. We're gonna do this if we can, Lord willing. We're gonna do this every Friday at 3 p.m. Ian, if you want to call in every week, you can do that, bro. Because I don't mind talking to you. RJ, you got any parting words before we get up out of here, man?
I mean, everybody just take care. Everybody be safe. Make sure y'all mask up, even if y'all got a vaccine, because apparently it ain't enough. But
no doubt. That is the truth. And it's Go Time Talk Show. My man RJ, Big Keith. We had our guest Ian joining us. We're gonna catch y'all next week, 3 p.m. Tune in live. Give us a call next week, 845-241-9968. You have a nice, safe week. All right. Peace.
All right.
All right.